Welcome to spectacular Boca Raton, Florida, Flagler Credit Union Stadium, home to the Florida Atlantic Owls. As we'll see a team from the American, the Memphis Tigers, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Florida Atlantic Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Memphis offense will have the first possession of the game. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, you saw this guy in all the highlights after that 4-sack performance his last time out. He's not resting on his laurels. He's hungry for more. Registers his first sack of the game.
Pocket breaking down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Boots, his first of the day away, was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So Florida Atlantic's offense has the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The Owls come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Henry. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air. It's Baker. Firing to the right, complete. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Florida Atlantic races to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. Turning it on. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Owls! They thought maybe they could contain him. They thought wrong.
They did, and don't call him a quarterback anymore. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, so fast, you can tell the angles just get chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. Tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can fly. I better make sure I take the proper angles when I'm chasing him.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Looking for a gap. It's Dupree. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Rides to the back. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He's got great speed, and the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Wants to go up top on 1st down.
And that is why this defense is so good. They get after the quarterback and get him on the ground. That's their 3rd on the day, and they're #1 in the country in sacks, and they have been a problem for every offense they've faced.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Kick is in the air. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires on the move. He's got it. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Fires to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here on 3rd down. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida Atlantic has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
It's incomplete. A 4th down stop, and the turnover on downs. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
Got it in the middle. It's Bell. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that 1st down marker. It'll be 4th down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Man, we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week. Let's show you how things are playing out. Ole Miss is down, but they are not out of it. Not when that crowd spent the morning in the Grove getting ready for this one. Let's see how those fans impact the rest of this game. They're trailing by just 4 to Alabama. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They're going to test the right side with this one. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big game. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Dropping back, it's Baker. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. We reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. The throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Unleashes it on the run. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
This quarterback is getting frustrated. You can see it now, right? They've had some possessions, but they only have a field goal to show for it. And he's now starting to take shots. That time, that was not the right look.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He'll get rid of it. Wide open downfield. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Quarterback extends the play. He wants it all. Oh, man, he almost picked that one off in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And I think that completion is as good as a 1st down, right? Because you set yourself up now in 4th and inches. Quarterback sneak's going to get it done. You can keep this drive alive.
Dead center perfect. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter. Memphis ready to kick it deep and get the 2nd half going. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Looking left. Got him downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
And the Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Going over the top. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Baker. Caught over the middle. It's Terrell. The stop, the start, the juke, everything in the bag as he gets to the 29. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the snap, it's Messer. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Now adjusting. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes it.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He's brought down. A short return to the defense comes out on top with a pick.
3rd and long is difficult. You have to push the ball down the field. Nothing worse than watching people dink and dunk on 3rd and long and get tackled and run the punt unit on. I like the aggressiveness.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
From the gun, give on the inside. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Owls have it in scoring position on first and goal. Looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. To the air, it's Baker. Working that wide receiver screen. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll go to the ground. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looks as if he's going to run it. And that ball is live in the backfield. Bounced right back to them.
Woof, deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh. I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. To throw, it's Baker. Bringing the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They go to the ground. Bounced off his feet.
And I know it's not a first down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next 3rd down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires it incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He shanked it. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the sends it back in motion. He'll start this drive firing. Catch in the middle, it's Cross. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
You know, at this point of the game, guys, trailing the way they are late in the game, check down throws are not... Get it done. You have got to be more aggressive in the passing game. You're going to have to just start taking shots.
Memphis wants to move quickly.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Nimrod. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Tigers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. Another incompletion on third down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the fourth down stop. They'll run this play from the pistol. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It'll be third and long. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Under fire. He's going to take off. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. Off play action. Looking to the big tight end. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field?
And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coach...